Hello.
And we are live. Hello. Hello, Boo.
Hello, Richie.
How are you?
I'm good. How are yours? How's your day? How's your
Time check.
Saturday so far?
Time check. What time check is 10:15 in Ontario, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Boo, for being here. Thank you for saying yes. This is a
Um,
very impromptu live.
mhm. Al-
Very random live.
yeah. Always happy to be here, but also a little bit
Uh-huh.
nervous.
I'm nervous too. It's been like what, 10, I think 10 days already that I've been offline. So I want to show up. I want to start showing up again, and I want to get that energy, that momentum that
Yeah.
I got 10 days ago because
Yeah.
life happens and we want to make sure that we are present to
Yeah.
our
Sure.
family, to our kids, right?
Yeah.
So today is Saturday, and I've been thinking about this topic for a long, long time. And because I was offline for the past few days,
Yeah.
I have a lot of realization, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and
Yeah.
I have a lot of what
Topic
else? I
to
did
come.
a lot of reflection. I've been talking to myself a lot,
That's okay. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you know what?
I do
This
that
this
too.
topic, pardon.
I do that too. I talk to myself a lot too, right? So,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah. So I think before we begin, we want to get our audience to know us. So Boo, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, everyone. I'm Boo. I'm from Ontario. I have one daughter who's 11 years old. I'm a full-time employee, a mom. I work at an automotive company, and I'm happy to be here and happy to talk about the topics that we're going to be covering for tonight. So, Richie, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Boo, for coming or for saying yes to me. I know you are very busy, and especially it's the weekend, and we want to spend more time with our family, right? So for our viewers who are new here, my name is Richie. I'm originally from the Philippines, and I'm currently living here in Edmonton, Alberta. I am a mom of two beautiful kids, and also a digital business owner like Boo. And Boo has been my friend for more than a decade. I can tell,
Yeah, yeah,
right? So I'm just so happy that we're doing this together. I feel like we're destined to do this together.
of
So
course. Yeah, it's like a,
I want to inspire our audience today, or we want to inspire our audience today with our very special topic, which is our biggest lesson after for me 7 months of joining the business, and for Boo I think
since
three
eight,
months, two
yeah,
months,
3 months. Yeah.
yeah, 3 months. So we're not gonna take this long. We just want to share our experiences, our fears, our struggles, our
Mhm.
doubts, our breakthroughs, our small wins, and of course the lessons that we learned, right?
Yeah.
So Boo, I want to ask you one question.
Okay.
This today's conversation is really special for me because I want to share that we are not perfect, right? We are still human. We want to be normal people who actually is looking for some possibilities, some options that we can do to help our families and our husbands for our finances, right?
Right.
And
Yeah.
this is isn't about pretending everything was easy, but we want to share that our real journey, our or maybe can inspire someone right now who is watching silently, or maybe someone out there is actually waiting for someone to tell them what we are about to share, right? So woo,
Yes.
before we or our first question, sorry,
It's
I'm
okay.
nervous. I'm not confident when I started this business, but even if I've been here for 7 months, I can
Mhm.
still feel the right now my hands are really cold,
A
and
little
I don't
butterflies
know
and
if
yeah.
I'm I don't know if I'm saying the right words right now, but bear with us and stay there. Grab your coffee or drinks wherever you are, and maybe comment down on our comment section wherever you are watching from, so we can connect later on, right? So, Boo, my first question.
Yeah.
Take us back to day one. What was your fears and doubts before joining the business?
Um. So before joining the business, I was like way before. I was like, working full time and long hours, I was just something hit me, and I think I was just reflecting on life. Like time goes by fast, I'm been in the been in the manufacturing company or business for industry for a very long time. And, last past couple years, I was like, I need to change. Like you know, I don't want to be working like this, trading my time, or like for just and my health, right? Um, you have kids, you have like a house, you have bills, you have mortgage to take care of. And it said, like there's has to be deep down, I always knew. You know how we always talked about like there must be something more out there for us when we were working together back in the ultra days. So I was like, there has to be something else out there for us. We can't just live life like this and work like this and tire ourselves out. And once you have a child or kids, that's when you're like, okay, like what can I do to provide the best quality of life for my children and my children's children for the next, generations, right? So like my parents growing up, like they didn't have much, like they were immigrants to Canada. They worked, farm jobs. They did whatever they could for us to get to where we are right now. So I was, fast forward, working in manufacturing. I was like, okay, I need to change. I can't do this any longer. I want more time for my daughter. She's 11 now, right? So can you imagine 11 years I've been working in manufacturing, 8 to 10 hours a day, 5 days a week. It's hard to find time between being a mom, being a full-time employee, being a wife, and trying to do all that, cooking, cleaning, and taking your kids out for activities. At the end of the day, I felt really worn out. I wanted to do something better. So, I was looking through like social media, like trying to find anything like remote jobs or working from home. Like I was like, I don't mind the pay cut as long as I get to work from home and be with my daughter and have time for her, right? So, and then, I was searching through for months and months and I couldn't find anything that was of interest to me until I landed on your page. I saw like, your social media posts and stuff like that, right? So I was like, this is like a sign, an opportunity. Let me reach out to Richie and ask her questions and, talk about like, what she's doing and how do I get more information. And that's that's how we got here. And very happy to be here. It's totally different. It's a change for me. It's also a challenge for me, but I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to, change my life around and to be fully present for my family. So, but the question was asking what was my fear before joining the business? Is that the question? Sorry, I kind of went on a rant there.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like sharing your stories always, for me, I love hearing your stories all the time. Doesn't
So
really matter how long it is.
yeah.
I can
So
listen to you forever.
yes, and so my fear was that I'm not active on social media. I'm shy. I'm an introvert. I'm only comfortable within like my own circle. A lot of people don't really see like the real me, the true, like that my authentic self. So I was like, like what if I take on this, business and going live and posting on social media? What are they going to think of me? So for me, it was fear of judgment or fear of judging, like people judging me, right? And another thing was like, I don't know if I'm confident in myself to do this, right? Like, what if people don't like my post or my social media, like, content? And what if they judge me? And, like, what if they doubt my intentions or like they doubt my success or journey? That was one of the few fears that I had starting joining this business. So, but here I am. I'm starting it. Like it's still like a work in progress. some days I still feel uncomfortable posting, but you know what? I'm here. I did it. I'm posting stuff. I'm, like training and learning and, being inspired by, you, by our coach, by our business partners. And I think we have a great community and to be a part of, right? Because everybody supports everybody there. So those are my fears before I joined the business.
I
Yeah.
think I can relate to you. We have the same fears actually, like the judgment, like what will be other people will think of me or something like that. I
Mhm,
always think of the people's opinion
mhm,
towards me because as I think in my culture, or I don't know if it's the same in your culture. In
mhm.
our culture, we are some of us, not all, but they are very judge. We are very judgmental. I include myself because at some point I was also judgmental,
Mhm.
but at the same time we fear about a change. The
Mhm.
change, the word change itself, we fear that word because what if there's a lot of what if, right? And the
Mhm.
thing is, we haven't even tried to do this thing, but we already come up with a conclusion that no, it won't work because
Yeah.
I'm not that.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I realized when I actually said yes already to the business, because 6 years ago, boo, I found this business, but I have all the fears. But one thing also,
Mhm.
I was so confident, I was so secured with the job that I have. I was so happy with the mindset that says, "Oh, I can pay my bills, I can eat, or I can eat 3 times, I can pay everything on time." So
Mhm.
I'm good with that mindset
Mhm.
before. But the
Yeah.
thing is, when I became a mom, when you become a parent and you want to support the family back home too, you cannot settle for that mindset because you want to give more, you want to help more, right? But
Mhm.
at the same time, people always say, why are you still doing this? You have a good job, you have a good career, or maybe you can just find another job and
Mhm.
supplement whatever the financial struggle that you are facing or something, right? But at the
Mhm.
end of the day, who will pay your bills? Who will come and help you? No one.
Mhm.
Only
Yeah.
you, your husband maybe, and
Mhm.
yourself. So again, when you want to change something in your life, they always say, do something that is different from what you are doing. So here we are, right? We
Yeah.
don't do this before.
Yeah.
We are not doing lives before like this.
Mhm.
We don't even want to show up our face before because
Yeah.
for us, social media is just like uh, spare time. When you have spare time, you just want to look at other people's
Yeah.
agenda.
Yeah.
But I realized joining this business, it's not that we are showing off, or we want to show off or something, but we want to show them that there is more. There is a possibility that change
Mhm.
is also possible for
Yeah.
people who are ordinary like us, like me. I've been working in the manufacturing as well for like over 12 years.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
you imagine that? Been night shift for 8 years, and now I'm doing a long shift, rotating shift. You
Mhm.
can't imagine how my body maybe changed because I'm not getting younger, right?
Mhm.
And if you have that sleep problem already, and you have also kids who are waiting for you at home,
Mhm.
sometimes it hurts that
Mhm.
you don't have time to spend with your kid, and you just want to sleep because you are so tired and exhausted
Yeah.
and stressed out,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I
But
can.
the thing is, when we started the business, we were not expert, we were not confident, but we did something, we took action to our
Mhm.
decision, to what we want to do.
Yeah.
So right now here we are, right?
Yeah. Even with me, I was, I was still shy, right? Like I'm still shy. Like, trying when I took on this business, I was like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? You know? But
Is this real?
it's just real. Like, oh my God, if I do this, I can't go back. Like there's no turning back, you know?
Mhm.
If you turn back, then that's when you give up. That's when you fail, right? And then you go back to step one and you're still stuck where you are in life. So like once you once you like take the next step, don't look back. Because if you look back, then you're not going to see progress in your life and you're just going to be where you were 10 years ago, like unhappy, working long hours and not being
Stress.
yeah, yeah, and not being happy, right? So it's but yeah, like it's a change. It's a scary change, but a good change in my opinion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we ask ourselves, or I ask you, Boo, when I ask you, Boo, why do you want to earn extra?
Hmm.
What's your answer if I ask you that question?
Sorry,
Why would you like to earn extra income?
what
Or why would you like to work another work or another part-time job?
oh,
What's your purpose?
my purpose was to help with the extra income to pay bills, right?
Mhm.
But then as the more I got into the business, the more I realized, like, like having extra money is great. Everybody wants extra money, to help with bills and to put food on the table. But the main goal is to have time. And, if you have the extra money, then you have like the extra time too to spend time with your daughter or your kids and to feel like stress free, like have financial freedom a little bit, right? Like wiggle room, breathing room. Because you don't want to live your life just like um, struggle financially. So that's one of the reasons why I got into the business, because I wanted like the extra income to help myself, to help my family, and to be able to put my daughter into activities to see her growth, right? So that's one of
That's
the
so
main,
true.
yeah.
And there's also a question in my mind all the time, like what surprised you after, joining the business? What surprised you? Like after maybe 2 weeks or a week or two?
What
What
surprised me
what
was
surprised you after? Like what did you find out on yourself maybe, or anything that you
I was
discovered?
I was just very surprised at how many mothers or moms out there that are trying to do like are in this business, right? And trying to change their life and trying to, create like the extra income for their family. And to see their journey to get to where they are today is very amazing, because you hear stories of like, like their life and what they had to do to get here. It's very inspiring. So that's the one of the things that surprises me. It's like we all have the same goals, same dreams, but our journey to get here is different, right? But it's like we have the same goal, same destination, and we're here to support each other.
Yeah, for sure. And what surprised me as well, Boo, is when I joined the business, I didn't know I can do this. I didn't know I can actually maybe help people to start up their business. Like I can mentor even if they're not, personally, or they're not literally in front of me. I
Hmm.
didn't know that I can inspire someone who is like on the other side of the world.
Yeah,
Because our business is global. You can
yeah,
actually reach anywhere or anyone around the world as long as you have that internet
yeah. It's
and
amazing. I think it's amazing.
computer or your
Yeah, yeah,
phone, right?
yeah. And I think it's amazing how like in the digital world, in the online, or it's like you can reach so many different people from so many different backgrounds and so many different walks of life, and
Mhm.
to hear their journey, and to ask them, like, why do you want to, like, what's your goal, like, why do you want to start on like the business, right? It's everybody has their story. So like again,
Yeah.
it's very amazing to hear, and you just want to help each other out and see each other successful.
It surprised me as well. Why still these high paying professionals? Why are they still looking for extra income? Or these nurses, these doctors, these
Mhm.
lawyers, these engineers. Why are they still joining this business? If
Mhm.
they have that money,
Yeah,
why are they still joining this business? Right?
it's
And when we hear their answers,
yeah,
it's really very surprising, like
yeah,
wow, they have everything but they're not happy, or they don't have that time freedom for their family. Maybe they're earning really really good money, but
yeah.
at the same time they don't have that freedom and flexibility. It's either they miss their child's milestone or family gatherings or family
Mhm.
occasions or anything special occasions, right? And
Yeah.
they feel empty because something is missing in their hearts. Like
Mhm.
for me, my first or my son's first 3 years, or 3 years, I almost miss most of it, like most of it, because I've been working nonstop, 12 hours every day. I
Yeah.
only have maybe one night off and then go back to work again. And then I have so much on my plate. And I feel like before I can do it because I'm strong, I'm healthy, I'm young. I
Yeah.
was young.
Yeah.
But now that I'm getting, older,
Yeah.
I realize that this
Yeah.
can't be happening the whole time.
Mhm.
In the next 25 years, that I
Yeah.
won't allow it, right?
Yeah.
In the next 10 years, I want to change the future of my family, not just for me, but
Yeah.
for the whole family, because it's possible. We do have the people in the community who are actually living the life that they
Mhm.
wanted because they made that decision to change their
Yeah.
life. They joined,
Yeah.
they were like us, they were ordinary people like us, but they
Yeah.
were willing to
Mhm.
learn. They started to sacrifice their sleep, their time, because they want to build this business.
Yeah.
And now they're enjoying it because they put all their efforts, they put all
Mhm.
that belief in themselves that they can do it. Because
Yeah.
others can do it, why not us, right?
Right.
Because
Yeah.
in this business, you don't need experience, you don't need a degree, you
Yeah.
don't even need uh, that marketing knowledge that we have right now, but we learn from it,
Yeah.
from our community, because people are very generous sharing their knowledge, their skills to us. Like for us, we are newbies, but if you imagine yourself 6 months ago, maybe, or 7 months ago,
Mhm.
uh, if you imagine yourself 7 months ago, have you seen the
Grow.
improvement? Like
Yeah.
the
Grow.
if you can imagine, or if you can see yourself right now
Mhm.
from three months ago, did you see the difference? Like the gap when you jump
Yeah.
on to the business?
Yeah. So I wanted to go back to what you were saying about like how, nurses and engineers and lawyers and doctors and like, you asked like you you just wondering like, they have a good jobs, they make good money. Why are they joining the business? I just wanted to add on to that, like,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes like I think they're worn out or they might, have um like a family with health issues or their kids or their you know spouse is sick and they need to like have extra money while they have time off work to recover. And I think that's probably like another reason why, like, even when you have a high paying job, sometimes it's just not enough, right? Because they're always fearing that money is going to run out as well. But to come to your question now, I hope that makes sense. Like, I'm sorry if that makes sense, but it's like a security for them, right? If someone's sick and they're not able to work, it's like one person's bringing the income,
Mm-hmm.
and they need that um
Plan
something.
B.
Yeah, they need that like a more extra income coming in, so they're able to pay their bills.
Yep.
But to your question about me, 3 months from 3 months until now, um, I do see myself grow a little bit. Like I'm more a little bit more confident on social media. I've, you know, doing lives with you, it helps with my confidence as well. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still a little bit nervous, even right now. My hands are like, sweaty
I'm
and
also
shaking.
nervous. See,
Yeah.
I'm like, I have fever right now.
Mhm. Odd. But I'm also like my mindset has also changed. Like before, I was scared of judgment and fear of judging, like people judging me starting this business. But it's like you said, um, no one is gonna work for you, right? Like no one's gonna pay your bills, put food on the table for you, and only yourself. Like you have to rely on yourself to do all that stuff. So, but that's what I realized. But like this business has helped me like be more confident, be more open minded, and and see opportunities that are in front of you once you start the business. And yeah, I think that's about. I don't know what else to say, but um, I'm just I'm a new person now than I was like 3 to 6, 7 months ago or a year ago. Like,
I'm so proud of you. I think you answered my last question exactly. Like,
Oh,
what was the biggest lesson that you learned from joining the business? I think you already answered. And if you want to share more to our audience who are actually watching, or maybe they need that reminder today, what can you say to the people who are still, you know, waiting for the right time, maybe, or who are still in denial of that
yeah,
situation that they are or where they are right now? Because they are still stuck anyways,
yeah,
but they don't want to show that they are that part of their life, because maybe they are shy or embarrassed to know, or to let other know what situation they are right now, but they are actually struggling. They just don't want to admit,
mhm,
or they just don't want to acknowledge or address that situation, right? So
mhm,
what can you say to them, like being an introvert, like you said you have a
mhm.
hard time on social media, but then you anyway you did it, you
Yeah,
still did it.
yeah. It takes time and progress, right? But I want to like tell my viewers out there, our viewers out there, that change is nobody likes change, right? Once you you get used to something, you don't want to change that around because you know what to expect. But if you're looking ways to change like your future and your life and to have a better life for yourself and for your family, um don't wait because there's no right time. Because if you're waiting for the right time, sometimes that time may not come. So if if you're waiting, there's no right time. You're still going to be stuck where you are. So why not take, the first step into making that change for yourself, because there are opportunities out there. You just have to be open-minded, and there are people out there that are also, starting the same business as us, or or something else, right? But and also, everybody wants to change. Everybody wants, financial freedom. Everybody wants to have time with their family and loved ones. And like don't hold yourself back, because there is more for us in the future, right? And if you want to create something better for yourself and for your family, I think taking the next step is the right thing to do if you want to improve your life. Um, if you stay where you are right now and you're just gonna, second guess your decision, you're not gonna, you're just gonna be where you are. And then 10 years from now, you're gonna look back and be like, why didn't I take that step forward? Now you've, wasted 10 years of staying in the same place, no progress, no change, no better quality of life. And you have to ask yourself, like, life is short when you think about it. Do you really want to spend the next 20 years to 30 years, trading in your time and trading your health because you didn't take that one step forward to see better opportunities for yourself and for your family? Um, like, fear is a part of change. And with the right people, the right community, and the support system that we all help each other. And you have to believe in yourself, first of all. And you have to be able to be self-reliant. Of course, you have our support system around you, but if you want to do something for yourself, you have to really go for it, because no one's gonna um, change your life for you except for you. So, like, that analogy where people say, you're the driver of your own car. You can have people sitting in your passenger seat and your back seat. They're there to support you. But at the end of the day, you're driving your car. You can go left, right, straight, or you can be stuck at a red light. So if you're stuck at a red light, you're not moving. But if you're,
Wow.
yeah, that's why I wanted to say, right? I hope that analogy and what I'm trying to get at is you guys all understand. But don't be scared. Once you get over that fear, there's no going back. You can only get better, and you can only see more opportunities, and your mindset will change, and you'll realize, like, wow, there's more out there to life than just working the 9 to 5. So yeah, that's what I wanted to tell my viewers, our viewers, and hopefully that will, resonate with them, and hopefully that will, like, get them to reflect on, their their life as well and their lifestyle.
Thank you. Very powerful. Whatever you said there, like I need to hear that again. I need to watch the replay so I can take down notes.
I don't even know
I
what I
mean,
said really. It's all a blur because I just kept rambling on what my
it's
thoughts were.
okay.
I hope I
Because you're talking about, or you're talking from your heart. I can really feel how you improve, like from day one, our go
mhm,
live from day one, the
yeah,
12 midnight go live up to
mhm,
now.
yeah.
You are a very different person right now, like compared
Thank
to
you.
our day one. And I'm so proud of you because you've been really independent. You've been really willing to be teach by others, and I'm just so happy that you joined the business and you
Mhm,
choose your family, you choose your dreams, right? So before we wrap up, I just want to give a big shout out to our friends and business partners who are actually watching right now. We have Janice from Calgary.
hi, Janice.
Yeah, she's supposed to join, but she backed off.
Oh, that's okay. Next time. Next time.
Yeah, so she said that's so true. I think she was talking about what you mentioned earlier on our first question. I'm not sure when she did this, but yeah, she's been watching the whole time. And I have Ati Ying, my business partner from Mississauga. She's actually my one of my mentors to go
Oh,
live. She was with me last night in our go live last night. So Ati Ying, thank you for watching. Janice, again, she said doctors or other professionals, they need more options, even if they have a high paying job, because life can change any moment. We
mhm.
all need a backup plan. So I totally agree.
That's
Don't
yeah,
wait for that situation to trap you,
yeah,
when where there is no more exit plan.
right,
While you can, do something.
right. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Prevent something from happening, right? Like it's
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
She said, "Thank you so much for sharing such powerful message." Oh, thank you, sis Janice.
Thank you.
See, Janice said she loved your analogy. So don't sleep on the red light, or else you'll miss it when it
Yeah,
changes to green.
exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
exactly
my
what Janice said. Yeah, what she said. I
topic.
was yeah, yeah.
Auntie Eds is also watching from Toronto. Oh,
Oh,
watching from
oh,
Ontario. Thank you, Ate Eds. Next time you will join us. I know you are also a busy mama. So
oh.
since Johnny said next time, so take note of this one, okay? She promised. Thank you, everyone. So I'm just gonna close our live. To our viewers who are watching live, thank you, and to our followers who will watch the replay. Message us or comment where you are watching right now, and we will connect with you. Also, if you resonated with our story, with Boo's story, or with if you can relate with what we shared tonight, let us know. Comment your message or message us directly, and we will be happy to to guide you and share what we are doing right now. Because for me, this is one of the best decisions I've been in my whole life. Like, no regrets at all. I found my family here virtually online, but I feel like I've known them for like what 10 years, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah,
But I see the connection. We feel the connection, the real connection, right? Because this is what we found in our community. Like, the reality is, maybe we are working online, but we share the same goals, the same struggles, the same fears, the same doubts. And because we are in this together, we don't have to figure it out everything. We don't have to be perfect. We just need to be willing. We just need to take that action, that small step every day. And for sure, in the next 10 years, in the next 6 years, who knows, right? And I'm so excited for that time to come. So until next time, everyone, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. See
thank
you again
you.
on our next live.
Thank you.
Bye for
Bye.
now.